Hey y'all, Organic Granny here, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep this really short. I'm out here in the sun porch, and I'm in Georgia, and I had to turn off the fan because the fan was very loud. And without the fan, I'm going to melt. And with the fan, you won't be able to hear me. So we're going to keep this really short. I had all the intent. By the way, hi, long time no see. I had every intention in the world of doing a much longer video today, but the grandkids wanted to go swimming, so they're much more important than you. I'm sorry. So we're going to keep this really quick. I'm just going to show you my progress, or the lack thereof. And I really didn't buy anything, but I have something coming next week, so I'll hopefully do another video and make it longer, and hopefully I have every intention in the world of doing some of the tags and showing you my stitchy spot so that you can see my setup, which will answer some of the questions. Other than that, life's been extremely busy. I don't have a whole lot of time to stitch. My world, I work 10-hour days, and I'm pretty toast by the time I get done. So then other things, you know, life happens. So time is a precious commodity to me. So I just thought I had every intention in the world of doing this much longer, but I'm sure it'll be 20 minutes. And but we'll just cover some stuff really quick. So let's first do, let me do some whips. I had, last time we had talked, I had managed to start Erica Michaels, more gingham stitches, and this one here is American gingham. Okay, so I have gotten this far. So it says Hoy, but eventually it's going to say Home of the Brave. And this is my favorite spot of the whole chart. That little dog next to that swing and that tree. So this has got, going to have a border around it and Home of the Brave. So I made some progress there. And then I have been taking this little project with me, and I'm almost done with it. In fact, I may just go ahead and, it's my pool project. So it's the one that I take to the pool, and if it gets lost or gets wet, so what? But I'm almost done with it. It's a little kit. It's the Wagmore Bark Less, and it's a Usilla kit, my quick stitch. And I have actually done the little dog before. I did the little dog, here, let's zoom in on the little dog. I did the little dog before, and I gave him to a friend of mine. So I'm doing the whole thing, and probably going to put this in my cube at work. So I'm to here. I have, and take it off the, I always think this thing is going to fly off and then chip a tooth or something. As these are not my favorite frames, but again, if this was to accidentally vanish, would not hurt my feelings in the least. Okay, so here we are. We're almost done. I'm to back stitching the little dog, and then I'm going to put, I'm going to use beads for eyes. So, want to see the back? I'm not proud. There we go. So, Wagmore, Bark Less. Almost done. I'll probably finish that. Not take it to the pool anymore and just finish it. Let's see. And then, ta-da! We started Noah Sub! Yay! We finally... Okay. Told you I figured out why I was having such anxiety starting it. So I said I'm going to start this today. I am going to start this today. So then I spent literally an hour combing my house because I have to have a grime guard. I just can't do this without a grime guard. So I blew an hour looking for material that somehow, 2 little rolls of material that I bought dirt cheap at Joann's or not Michael's, somewhere. It was remnants. And it was, you know, $2 worth of material. I am combing my house looking for the material. I started at one end of the stitchy spot and worked my way across the room, and I looked and I went upstairs. I started looking in places that I knew it wasn't. It took me an hour, and I finally gave up, and I said, okay, never mind. I have other material upstairs. I will just do this. So then I said, I need the, I love now I'm losing. What is this called? This stuff. What is that? The stretchy stuff that's in your underwear. Elastic. There we go. I went to look for the elastic, and the elastic must be in the same place as the 2 little rolls. So I did manage to find some elastic, and then I used my sewing machine, which I don't really know how to do it, but Trisha, the left-handed stitcher, I touched base with her on her video and said, okay, I can handle this. So I did make a grime guard. And while I'm thinking, do you know you can still get this? This is on 123 Stitch and on Stony Creek. You can still get this pattern. And if you happen to stumble upon it, like on an eBay, if you pick it up on eBay or some other place, just be really careful. You see how we have 2 dates going on right here? That one did have a lot of mistakes. This one has been corrected. So just be aware that the one that was copyrighted in 1997 probably has more mistakes in it that you want to deal with. So look for the one for at least 2003. And yes, you can still buy this. So if you want to stitch along with let's see, Nancy. I hope, Nancy, if you're out there, I know you're busy, honey. I know what you got going on your plate, and it's okay. But Young 40 Mom and I, we're working on ours, so you can jump in anytime. So anyways, I got, I guess it's 3-4 weeks done. Again, I don't have much time, but I have made progress. So these blops, let's do this right. That's the male and female lion, one of the tigers, and part of the fox. Let's see if I can do this. That's the fox, and that's one of the apes. So I have half a fox, quarter of an ape, a whole tiger, and 2 lions. And I am going to backstitch this before I get too much farther. Probably do a quarter of it and then backstitch it, only because the backstitching is quite intensive on this chart. And I like backstitching. I don't mind. I'm one of those goofy people that likes backstitching. Okay, so let's see, that and that. It's really all I got going. I have another little start, and it's I bought the chart off Etsy. I still don't know how to pronounce that. And I didn't bring the designer with me, so I'm not going to show that because I want to give credit where credit's due. But really, that's all I have going now for that. Let's see, I did take advantage of the Joann sale, so I actually kitted up some of the things I was missing for. I made 2 one. So anyways, it was because Joann's, it was so cheap. I just picked some up. No promises. None whatsoever. Nope, not this year. Probably not this year. I got a lot of stuff I want to get tidied up. So maybe next year. Who knows? No promises. Let's see. I did take advantage of Rainbow Stitchery. I will put a link down below. Rainbow Stitchery has been in business for quite a few years, but has decided to close her shop due to life. Life happens. So she's actually been running sales, not all the time, and not always the same thing. But if you go and you check in, there, you know, you might be able to get some good deals on some fabric and some like Weeks Dye Works. I took advantage of the Weeks Dye Works. It was on sale. So I kitted up some of my Bent Creek arches, and I'll show you if I remember. I'll haul that out and show you which ones those are. And I think there was a Lizzie Kate that I also kitted up. It was one of those things that I just said, oh, I will buy Weeks Dye Works, and what colors could I possibly need for these patterns? So I took advantage of that. It was a handful. Let's see. Other than that, I have one coming. I have an eBay auction that I won. Yeah, I am now going to put myself on a stash diet until November. November, I'm going to a stitch-in, a retreat, and it's going to be in Tennessee, where there actually is a real live brick and mortar local needlepoint or needlecraft store, and I am going to be able to buy some fabric. So that's what I'm doing, is I will take to save my pennies. I'm not going to buy any more until I get to go to the retreat and go to the store and actually be able to kit up some of my stuff and touch fabric, because that's what I miss, not having a store. Okay, how many seconds are we in? Oh, I can't tell. I'm gonna move you. I'm about to move you. We're 12, almost 13 minutes in. Okay. My little timer's right there, right there, and I can't see it through the white door. Okay. I am going to do one quick tag. This is Sherry Burkett's Flosstube tag. And she was talking about programs and applications. And so I'm going to just tell you real quick, because that's a short tag. It's only 2 questions. And one of them is, what is your favorite app? Favorite cross-stitch app actually is not a cross-stitch app for me. Again, my lack of time that I have. I don't have, I don't have that much stash that I have it cataloged. I don't. I have it in boxes. I know where it should be. I know approximately how much I have. I know where I can lay my pattern. I can lay my hands on a pattern of mine within 2 minutes. It should either be here or there. Okay, so this box or that box. So it's not, I don't need a way of cataloging any of this. So this, I'm going to show you, which one's this one called? X-Stitch. This is one that if I was motivated to document everything, this one here, and that's called X-Stitch. And I believe you can, it is both a Android and a Apple app. Its little, that's its symbol, X-Stitch. Okay, this is really quite nice. It's got, I think Carolyn Mazzio uses this one too. It has lists of threads, and it has lists of, you can enter in your chart, you can do journal entries, and you can, you have an inventory, and then you can go to, oh, bad, let's see if I can do that better. And you can go to your linens, and then you can add stuff. No, I don't have that much time in my world, okay? But if I did, it'd be a good one. What I use is, and this is generally for, and I will fill this, I will fill up one of my, it's called AnyList, ANYLIST, one word. AnyList is just a list app. I use it for the groceries. I use it for, it's my brain. It is my memory. It is, helps me remember why I went to Walmart. Helps me when I go to Michael's and I can remember 2 of the floss numbers. What is that third one? Stuff like that. So, what this is, and here's its little symbol. See if I can get that focused. This is my husband's iPad, so I'm not used to doing this. That's its little symbol, AnyList. That's free, and I got it out of the Apple Store, and I do not know if there is an Android equivalent, and I'm very sorry, I don't know that. I'm Apple girl all the way. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. That's not nice. Okay. So, but what it does is it allows me to, what I hit. What it allows me to is make a list of numbers. And like this is my Michael's list. Okay, so when I go to Michael's, this is an old list. I just unchecked some of the things that I was looking for. Had to do put a poster, so it allows me to, and I can talk into the iPad, which makes it faster for me. But then I can just, when I get it, I can just touch it and it lines through it automatically. So, and then I go, oh no, I didn't get that one, and it will undo. So it lets me make a list of things. I can make notes, and then I take my iPad with me, and it just helps me remember why I went to the store. So, but when I went to the Joann sale, I just ended up speaking into the iPad all the different threads, DMC numbers. And as long as I'm not dyslexic and swap numbers, which I managed to do, and I'm like, well, that doesn't exist. Yeah, I am my own worst enemy. It helped a lot, and then I could just touch it when I found it. I just touched it. So that's called AnyList. So let's see. See, I had to write things down because I'm on my. I just said what it was. iPad Mini. Okay. So which leads to the second question: what program do you use to do Flosstube? Well, I am totally without editing skills at all. I think it's wonderful where y'all make the music, and it's the music in the background, and the big intro, and the you can put quotes in front of your fingers and point and little pictures showing that. It's just so cool, y'all. That really is. I have no way of doing that. I set up my iPad Mini, which is currently on a box of wine, 2 magazines that for soups, and another another 1-inch high book, and it's just all stacked up there, and on a little easel with, yeah, and you notice I'm square again. So no, I just mash the button, and then when I'm done, I don't get to stop. I don't get to edit. I don't get to insert anything. I just press the button when I'm done, and then I open up the YouTube app, and press download, and through the magic of technology and my Wi-Fi, it just magically appears. So no, I'm no help there. I'm no help whatsoever, and I'm sorry about that. But everybody else has really cool apps, and maybe when I get a new laptop, because spilling coffee on a laptop is not good. I have no Zero. I have no Zero, and I have no touchpad. It's very inconvenient to pay bills. Maybe when I get a new laptop, I will then look into editing software also. But at this point in time, nah, sorry. This is it. If I accidentally stop and drop something or swear or do whatever, it's going to go up anyways. So that's it for now. Sorry it was so quick. I don't really have. I will do, and I probably won't be next week, but it'll probably be the week after that. I will do the other tags and show you my stitchy spot, because I've almost got it cleaned up and it's looking pretty good. I've changed some things around because my back started bothering me because I was sitting on the couch. So I've moved. I'm now in a chair, and it seems to be helping a little bit more. So it's what I'm going to do now is I'm going to download this and go stitch a little bit more, and then on Instagram, if you want to see the updates for Noah's Sub, that's where I've been posting them weekly, and I am organic.granny. So other than that, have a wonderful time. Hopefully it will only be 2 weeks and not 2 months. So talk to you soon. Take care.